Good morning, dear friends. Welcome back to Yoga Shalom. We're at home. Someday maybe we'll be together in person where all of the chanting that we'll be doing is sort of a layer that we add on. But when you hear me chant this morning, please feel free to join in. I'm Rib Cantor Lisa Levine, and I am your guide into the world of yoga and Kabbalah today through a Jewish lens. Today, our practice is going to be mostly done in the chair, but you can also move to the mat, use the chair as a prop, or just do the modifications as you go. Staying seated is perfectly fine. I know you'll find the music inspiring as well. I saw a spot on the Today Show that talked about just the breath and music and how it completely opens up a new space for healing. And I think that I know that today will be that way for us. In my recent visit to Israel and Sfat, I learned more about the energy grids and centers of light which create balance in our bodies and are a reflection of the embodiment of God. And I wanted to show you this little chart here because it's by one of my favorite artists. I hope you can see it, David Friedman. I was sick and I didn't get to go to his studio, but this shows the grids of the Sefirot, the center line, the right and the left side. And we're going to be talking about these today quite a bit, and I'll reinforce all of this. Anyway, the Kabbalistic creation story is very intricate, but basically it involves a great deal of light that was held within a vessel. And when the vessel could not expand any further, it held so much that it exploded into a million tiny pieces, lights, if you will. And each one contained a spark of God, of the eternal, making up the universe and every living thing, including us. Eventually, the lights organized into energy centers, which reflected the embodiment of the creator, that energy of creation. And these circular energy disks are what keep us in balance and regulate our breath and our nervous systems. The grid centers down the center go from the keter, the crown, through the heart, into the belly, which is yesod, and I'm going to use these terms, but I'll use them both, and then all the way down to the feet, also known as malchut, majesty, sovereignty, our connection with the feminine, Shekhinah, and Mother Earth. And all of the Sefirot really are a combination of feminine and masculine. Now, the right side also has a line connected to wisdom and endurance and wisdom, and our left side connected to Bina, which is understanding, humility, and everything sort of connects at the top into the keter, the crown, and to the feet. And it really resembles this grid, which I love. I love these centers. So according to the Zohar, which is the holiest book of Kabbalah, centuries old, this energy grid is said to hold the secrets of life and our connection to Ein Sof, that which cannot even be defined or imagined. The breath we use today will be continuous, connecting all of these circular centers into one humming unit. And I'm going to be referring to them today with our overall theme of balancing as compassion and strength, wisdom and understanding, endurance and humility, the grounding and the lifting. So just a big tree of life, all balanced. So let's start, as we always do, by grounding into our sit bones, into the chair. Feel your feet onto the earth or onto a block if you're too short like me. And let's bring ourselves into a self-care mat mirror space and begin to untie any knots which are holding or hiding. Close the eyes if that's available to you, or just soften the gaze down towards the tip of the nose, the drishti, downward. Imagine a line of healing light attaching to the top of the Keter of the crown, like a thread, extending upward to the source of that light, that huge vessel of light beyond anything we know. Imagine it to be a color, any crystal that you love. Amethyst, purple, rose, quartz, clear quartz, yellow, green, which is the Anahata, the heart center chakra color. I love that green. Also represents the earth, the changing seasons. Allow that energy to melt into the head, forehead, into the third eye, the center of wisdom, Hokmah, melting down over the face and mouth. Soften the center to the throat. Swallow in the throat and allow your thoughts to float away. Allow the jaw to relax. Allow compassion to flow down the neck into the shoulders. Balance the right and the left shoulder. Down the arms with the right arm with compassion. And the left arm strength. Balancing in the heart center, Tiferet. Melting away any bad memories, any traumas you might be holding in the top of the body, all the way from the crown, down the arms to the fingers. And imagine that beautiful light of compassion and healing and strength melting down into the belly, into Yesod. This is our Kishkiz, our Chutzpah center. And imagine strength coming into the core, but also relax the belly. No holding. Just allow that space. Allow that healing and compassion to melt into the hips and then flow down the right leg, which is your endurance leg. Netzach. And then down the left leg, humility. Hod, promoting flexibility and creativity. And imagine the light flowing into the calves, ankles, and feet and grounding into the majesty of the earth. Olam Mama. All its fall glory. Now allow the awareness of the healing and strength and compassion of Shekhinah to wash over the front and back of the body, untying and melting away any trauma. I know I have some trauma still from this COVID virus, so I'm just letting it just dissipate, melt away. I'm going to drop our awareness now all the way down into the breath. I'm going to move back to my chair so I can nice and relaxed in the chair or on the mat. Feel that spine extend upward still. Bring the hands into a mudra if that's available, or just on top of the knees. And as you do that, just inhale softly into the nostrils. And inhale all the way to the Keter, to the crown. We're going to bring the energy centers into each spira. And then as you exhale, allow that energy to melt down the spine and flow outward. Release that energy, that light into the world. Inhale into the third eye, wisdom, Chokhmah. Allow the breath to fill the lower belly, the lower lungs, and the upper lungs. And that wisdom. And then as you exhale, slowly release and relax the arms. release all the breath, pulling belly button to spine. With inhale, into the lower belly, lower lungs, upper lungs, expanding, Dina, understanding, into the throat, into the mouth, kindness coming to the lips and the sides of the mouth, curling upward. And as you release, perhaps with Ujjayi breath, ocean breath, witness the breath traveling out of the body, bringing light to the world, understanding and kindness. Empty all the breath. Inhale, lower belly, lower lungs, upper lungs, right down into the right arm. Compassion, all the way to the compassion, fingertips of the right arm. Full energy center of compassion, and then exhale, compassion into the world. Inhale into the left arm, strength, Gevura. Lower belly, lower lungs, upper lungs, and feel that strength coming right into the left arm, all the way down to the fingertips, energizing that circle of light as the reflection and image of God, of Yah, of the greater power, and then release all of that power into the world. Now, let's use our arms to do the balance into Sefirot. So inhale with the arms up, bring palms together, and then press all the way into the midline. You can feel that balancing into that grid. Bringing left hand over the heart and then right, and balancing Chesed and Gevura in Tiferet. Good, one more time. Inhale, both arms up, let's look up. Bringing the drishti to the palms and then all the way down. And as you bring those palms down the midline, close the eyes. Bring fingertips to the wisdom center, the third eye. And then balance left hand and right over the heart as you exhale. Release the hands. Inhale into the belly. Yesod. Strength. All the way into the belly, and as you exhale, feel that release going all the way down the leg of the right leg, endurance, the left leg, Yesod, and into balance of the feet, Mother Earth. Feeling that sense of energy now from the top of the Keter all the way down to Malchut, to the feet. We're going to keep these energy centers going and balancing. First in the upper body, and then we're going to do some circling in upper and lower body and continue this energy. Just release the back of the neck by slowly moving the head and the neck right and then left. And then bring the head to center. Inhale, roll the shoulders back and look up. And as you exhale, bring the hands down towards the knees and gaze inward. Eloheinu shamash natatzavi. This soul has been returned to us cleansed. Inhale, all that light coming into Tiferet, into the heart center. And as you exhale, just bring the hands towards the knees, bring chin to chest. Good. One more time, squeeze the shoulders up, look up, inhale, right into the heart center. And this time as you exhale, see if you can come down a little bit farther. Really bring the fingertips down towards the ankles. Good. Let's use our arms. Inhale up, feeling that balance, chesed and gevurah. Open that space and into the heart center as you exhale. Inhale up, chesed and gevurah, balancing all the way down to malchut, to the feet. If you can touch your toes, close that circle of energy. Inhale up. Open, bring the hands behind if you're on the chair or the mat, and look up, crack your heart open, let anything go that you don't need. Good, as you exhale. Good, inhale up. One more time, all the way over. If you can't go all the way, just use your elbows and drop your head, but I'm gonna close that energy circle all the way down to my toes. Good. Inhale up. And we're gonna go over to one side. Look up under that lifted arm. Feel the energy of compassion coming into the whole right side of the body. Again, I'm mirroring you, so you're going the opposite way, but that's okay. Inhale up and to the other side. Look up under that strength of the left arm, the gevurah. Good. Inhale up. Both arms up. Now we're going to keep both arms together like we're holding a big ball. So now we're engaging the energy of Yesod all the way down to the core as we balance in our heart center to Tiferet and using Chesed and Gevurah together in harmony. One side and then the other. Inhale up, circle the arms around and gather that energy all the way down to Malchut, to Shekhinah, to the Mother. That beautiful earth as you exhale all the way. Inhale up. And let's do a nice twist behind us. Just squeeze and wring out all the organs. Inhale up. And other side, squeeze and wring out all the organs all the way down from the belly to the feet. I could have used a couple more verses of that, but now let's just roll out the arms and shake them out. I'm going to stay seated for the Ashrei because we're going to do some circles of energy. We're going to start our circle of energy with the Keter, which is the crown that's attached to Ein Sof, to the energy center beyond anything that we know. Ashrei, of course, our prayer of gratitude for all of the happinesses and blessings in our lives. So as we experience this energy, perhaps you'll be filled with that. Let's inhale, moving the head like you're drawing this little energy circle above you to the right, and then exhale to the left. We're going to use those 3-part breaths that we did at the beginning, keeping the pranayama flowing upward. Good. One more time, each direction. Inhaling, exhaling, and the other way. Inhaling. Allow the heart to stay lifted. Good. Let's use our right arm in some big circles. Nice big circles, compassionate circles all the way around. Inhale and exhale. Draw that compassion all the way around the right side of the body. One more circle. Good. Let's use our left arm and draw some circles of energy of strength. Gevurah. Good. One more. Good. Bring the arms down. Let's draw some circles with the heart center. This is going to get our Yesod going, but it's going to bring our heart into circling that energy of balance of love, compassion, possibility, creativity. One way, and then let's circle the heart in the opposite direction. Just imagine that energy center being created and breathe into it. Good. And then meet me back with straight spine. Let's Use our right leg in some circles. Netzach, endurance. Boy, I sure needed that over the last month. Get the energy of endurance going with your right leg, some little circles. If you're on the mat, it's, you can just put your foot down and do some circles like this. It's absolutely fine. Drop that leg and let's get some humility going, When you get sick, it's a humbling experience. I feel like I need a little more balance in that endurance, but I made it through. That's all that matters. So just circles in one direction and then the other direction. There. Breathing. Good, then meet me here. And now let's just get our hips going. Hips, heart, arms, keter, balanced all together in an energy circle. And then the other way, breathing. I wanted to do one more thing, so let's do it. Let's add the arms in, big circles all the way around, bringing all of that energy, creating an energy force field through every sefirot and every place, all the way, and then all the way in the opposite direction. Breathing, getting that energy force field completely gathered up. Let's really energize. And inhale one more time, both arms up. Gather that energy down the midline into that balance. Left hand on heart, Gevura, right hand over chesed, and massage that balance right into Tiferet. Thanks. Great job, everyone. We're going to stand. You can do this Baruch seated if you want. Just bring your knees a little bit wide. If you're able to stand, I'm going to use my chair as a little balancer. I'm going to bring my feet out because we need to acknowledge this power that's beyond anything that we know. It is as though that we are the embodiment of that power now. We've started to bring it in, but now we're really going to start to feel that energy come in. So balancing Netzach and Hod, right and left legs. Feel the energy of Yesod right down in the belly as you inhale and exhale and bend the knees. Right now, keeping the hands on top of the knees. Good. Inhale. Stand up straight. Now bring the arms out into Devi Asana, goddess. So praising the goddess. Inhale. Exhale. Open the heart center. Feel chesed, gevura, the heart, the keter, all the way down to malchut, netzach, and hod. This is a complete energizer. Inhale. As you exhale, send that energy praise out to the world. Inhale the energy through the fingertips, all the way down into the heart center as you open wide. Exhale. Bring the hands to the hip creases, straighten the legs. Inhale as you exhale, extend the crown, the keter, to the opposite wall. Now we're going to close the circle of energy by bringing hands to the earth. If you can't come all the way down, that's fine. Elbows on knees is fine. Otherwise, connect with malchut. Bring the hands into the Shekhinah and breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. That energy of life all the way down into the toes. And as you exhale, feel your arms relax. So inhale one more time. Hinge up, don't roll. Inhale. And exhale, open the arms, bend the knees. Praise Yah for infinite power. Inhale, exhale, send that energy out to every part, every sefirah, every living thing. Inhale, exhale. Let's do some big circles. Just remember, remembering and reminding ourselves of those energy circles that are within us, every part of the body. Inhale. Good. And bringing hands down, bringing toes together, hands down to the side, standing at the mountain. Inhale, feeling completely balanced from the Keter down to the Tiferet, the arms, Hasekabura, Yesod, Netzachon into Malchut. Please. Katasana. We're going to create a Kabbalah for ourselves as we normally do in our practice. What needs balancing in your life? Uh-oh, wrong thing. Sorry, we're gonna do Surya Namaskar first and then we'll do Asana. I'm gonna use a chair. You don't have to. You want to come down to the floor. This is our Yod-Ser Or, so this is really an energizing balance for every energy center in the body. So coming into Anjali Mudra. Then we'll create our Sankalpa. But now I want you to think of how you bring this power of the Sefirot into the world. How will you use your power for good? For tikkun, for repair. Maybe there's something that you need to repair in your life. Let's embody that. So inhale, swan dive all the way down. You can do this seated in your chair. You don't even have to stand. Bring the fingertips to the mat as you exhale. Inhale, flat back. Half forward fold. As you exhale, you can bring your hands down to the mat or use the back of the chair to do your downward dog. I love doing this. Inhale, exhale, and if you want to, drop your hips into plank or bring your hips towards the chair. And then exhale, chaturanga all the way down, a little baby cobra. If you're with your chair, just go back to downward dog. Good. Now go back to downward dog. Inhale. Lift the right leg up. As you exhale, draw that knee into the chest and place it in front of you into a lunge. And if you want to, you can come up into the lunge. Good. Circle the arms around. Bring the left foot to meet the right, or any way you want to get your feet up there. Into forward fold. Good. Inhale, half reverse swan dive, and bring the hands into Anjali Mudra. Good. Now that you've seen me use the chair, I'm going to use my mat one time where everybody wants to do that. Inhale. Swan dive all the way down, fingertips to the mat. Exhale. Inhale, half back. And as you exhale, come to Malchut and step back with the left foot and then the right into downward facing dog. Feel the power of all of your limbs. Inhale, exhale, drop the hips. Inhale, chaturanga all the way down into a baby cobra. Inhale, exhale into downward facing dog. Lift that left leg. As you exhale, draw the knee into the chest, into lunge. And you can come up if you want. Circle the arms, step forward. Good. Inhale all the way up, reverse swan dive. And bring the hands into Anjali Mudra and feel that energy line all the way from Keter to the feet. And exhale, drop the hands down to the side and feel that balance, compassion, strength, endurance, humility. All the way, the three grids just completely aligned. And as these grids are aligned, now we can do a deep dive into what we need for ourselves today. What is it that you need to bring that balance to your life? What do you need to get your energy centers aligned? More compassion, more strength, more understanding perhaps, wisdom, or maybe more endurance or humility, whatever it is for you today. Inhale as you bring your hands into hip creases, sit right back into your chair. And if you've got your chair, you can just do this right in your chair. Just come a little bit to the edge of the chair. Works really well. But I'm going to do it here. And then I'm going to feel that balance of endurance and humility. And then I'm going to bring my hands out, holding the balance of what I need for my life. Right before me, a big ball of intention. Breathe. Inhale, exhale, step into the legs and shake. Okay, we're going to go down again. This time we're going to push away something that we need to push away in order to have more balance. Sometimes it just takes saying no, or just getting that courage to, we're going to do some of that in a minute. So inhale, exhale, just sit right back down in the chair. You can stay here if you want to. That's easy, right? Not too far. Or sit all the way back in the chair. And then push away. You don't. Just push it away. Push it out. And as you inhale and exhale, watch it disappear. Watch it walk away. And breathe. And step into your feet. Hands on the heart. Let's chant. We will know that you are one. We will know that you are one. We will know that you are one. As the Sefirot, the reflection of God, it's our intention to become one. And we'll do that with our triangle moves. So we're going to do some real balancing here. So come to the left side of the mat. You can also do this seated, absolutely. Inhale, exhale, and bring that endurance leg, right leg out, toes pointed towards the wall. Inhale, exhale, and shift the left hip open. Bring the left toes in 45 degrees. Lift the arms and feel the balance, compassion and strength. Inhale. As you exhale, you're going to reach towards endurance and bring your compassion and endurance together. Meld them, balance them, and lift your energy and your strength up. And gaze at the thumbnail and breathe and listen. Open the heart, quiet the mind. Inhale, exhale, bring the left hand to the left back leg. Humility, with the right arm over. Compassion. Inhale, one more balance. Stretch way out. Bring compassion in to endurance and lift up with strength. Gevura. Open the heart, balancing to Theron. And breathe. You can gaze at the toenails if it's too hard for the neck, but I like looking up. And breathing. And as you exhale, bring the left hand, left back thigh, and right arm over. Good. Let's go straight to the other side. Left toes towards the wall, right toes in. Inhale, swivel the right hip open. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, drop the shoulders. Release that. Now, scooch the leg out as you inhale and reach way out with your strength arm down into humility. Balance those energy centers and reach up with compassion. Open the heart to compassion. Breathe. Inhale, exhale, bring the right hand to the right back thigh. Left arm over, feeling that energy swirling throughout the body, and listen. One more time, reach way over and up if that's available to you. And inhale, right hand, right back thigh, left arm over. And bring toes together, hands at heart center, close the eyes. Inhale, exhale, come in. Inhale, exhale, come in. We haven't done a warrior series in a while, and I really want to do it because I think it's all of the asana that really has the most energy in it. Again, I'm going to use a chair. You don't have to. We're going to come to the back of the mat this time, and I pair this asana segment with the Micha Mocha. I can't really hear it very well, but it'll come up a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to bring it up a little bit because it's real powerful. Okay. So inhale, exhale, bring the right foot forward and then plant that left foot behind. And now it's sort of like our feet are on train tracks. So it's completely different than the triangle. Hips are forward. Inhale, exhale, bend that right knee. Inhale, arms up and feel chesed and gvura embodying in front of you, those circles of energy, even as you feel the strength of endurance, netzach, coming into that right leg. And the humility is taking a back seat, but everything is balanced. Breathe, Virabhadrasana 1. Inhale, exhale. I'm going to put my back to you for a second. Bring the left arm open and palms up. Acceptance of those things in our lives which are not quite in balance. Inhale, exhale. Left hand, left back thigh, right arm over. Good. Inhale, exhale, open the arms. And then bring the hips forward and raise the arms. And now I'm going to step forward into Virabhadrasana 3 because I just feel like doing it. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to. And then lower the leg. I just love adding that in. Come to the back mat one more time. Inhale, exhale, step forward with the left leg and plant that right toes 45 degrees and then swivel the hips forward. Inhale, exhale, bend the left knee. Inhale, raise the arm forward and feel the humility coming into the left leg as you balance that with kindness and strength. The right leg, endurance, takes a back seat. Inhale, open the right arm, open the heart, acceptance of those things in your life that you can't control. That's a lot, folks. Inhale, exhale, wisdom, bringing that wisdom and understanding in, right hand, right back thigh, left arm over. Inhale, exhale, open the heart to acceptance. And then inhale, bring back to warrior one. Freedom from all those things you need to free yourselves from as you exhale. Inhale, exhale, step forward. Warrior three, and reach and balance. And then drop into Tadasana, mountain pose. Lift the arms, palms facing one another. Feel that light from that vessel, the original vessel, coming all the way down into the hands, arms, Chesed and Gevurah, all the way into Tiferet, down into Yesod, Netzach, Hood, endurance and humility, all the way down to the feet. Palms are together. Now, bring the palms all the way down the midline. Balance all of that energy. Right into Tiferet, left hand and right. Wow. I feel good right now. Shake it out. We're going to come down to the ground, friends. Right down to the mat. Moda ani, because I want to do some balancing down here. If you can't get down to the ground, don't worry about it. Just stay in your chair. This is a great chant. It's one of the ones we're going to be using during the Yoga Festival. Meet me into tabletop. Moda ani is a prayer that we say every morning. We bring our gratitudes for all the blessings in our lives. And now that we're all kind of balanced, we should be flowing with some energy right now. Perhaps some gratitudes will start flowing. So inhale, and as you exhale, inhale, lift the tail and look up. And as you exhale, bring the hips towards the shoulders. My back was killing me from all the bed rest that I had. I did a couple of these and I was good. Inhale up. Lift the panim to the shamayim, engage Yesod, the center of the belly. Exhale. Good. Inhale. As you exhale, draw the shoulders towards the hips. Really bring them together. Engage the belly. Good. Medium flat back. And stretch out the right hand as though you're going to shake somebody's hand, and then press the left leg back. And reach for compassion. Reach the left leg back for humility, compassion and humility. And then inhale, as you exhale, bring those together by drawing the elbow to the knee. Exhale. Inhale, reach out and press back. Exhale, draw compassion and humility and balance. And reach out one last time. Good. Drop the knee in the hand and sit back into Asana, child's pose. Just wiggle the tail. Up. Into flat back. Good. Reach out as though you're shaking somebody's hand with your left hand. And then press the right leg back. Reaching out with strength. Gevurah, pressing back with Netzach. Endurance. Inhale, and as you exhale, draw the left elbow to the right knee and balance those together. Connecting. Inhale, reach out. Press back. And as you exhale, draw the elbow to the knee. Balance. Good. Reach out one more time. Stretch and then drop the hand. And then sit into Balasana. Just reach your arms forward. Inhale, exhale, and relax the whole body towards the earth. Mama. Back to tabletop, and if it's available, just one more nice downward dog. And pressing out one heel and then the other. Feel the balance in the legs and the arms and the heart in the belly. Inhale, exhale, drop the hips and chaturanga all the way down. We're going to do this little Bhujangasana, little cobra. As you exhale, lower the forearms to the mat. Extend the heart forward. Bring the gaze about 12 inches in front of you. Bring to mind something that you're grateful for as you breathe. Lengthen the neck. Open the heart. Send the intention and compassion. Inhale, exhale, push back, close the feet, and sit. Doing great, everybody. We're getting there. Let's come into boat pose. If you're in a chair, you can do balance. We're going to do some balance, and then a little bit of heart opening will be our final flow before we go into a moment of memory, stretching, and then shavasana, which is our rest. So inhale, come up onto the sits bones, or just grab your knees into your hands if you're in a chair, and breathe. Extend the legs forward if that's available, and bring the hands to the sides. Now this is really engaging Yesod and the heart center and getting the chi and the prana really flowing throughout the whole body. Let's call firing the spirit on all charges everywhere, and then come down. Firing on all cylinders, I think that's what it's called. So let's say we're going to fire them up one more time. Inhale, balance first, and then if you can, extend the legs and the arms. Let's fire up all those energy centers. Midline, right line, left line, all connected into Barrett and Malkut. And bring the feet down. Good. Now come all the way down. If you have a pillow, just bring it under the head. Feet are coming under the hips. The hands are down at the sides. Again, if you're in a chair, you're absolutely just going to bring your legs out in front of you. It's absolutely fine. Inhale, exhale, push the hips towards the Shamayim, the heavens, and feel the strength of Nissa and Ho, strength, endurance, and humility. Balance right here in Yesod. Feel the arms connecting with Malkut. The heart is open. Breathe. Gather the knees into the chest. Rock from side to side. And breathe. Keep the right knee hugged in. Inhale as you exhale, just lower that into the chest, gathering endurance into the heart center. Inhale, exhale, bring the left knee in and hug that one in. And as you exhale, drop the right leg down and hug humility into your heart. Inhale, exhale, gather that right knee in one more time, rock from side to side. Bring the feet down. Soles of the feet are together. Allow the knees to drop outward. Inhale, exhale, draw the arms above. Become the bridge that brings the energy of the Sefirot into the world. Inhale, exhale, draw the left knee to the right and to the left. Nice, easy twist. Inhale, exhale, those knees to the left and look to the right. Feet are flat on the ground. Inhale and exhale. Allow everything to melt as we just take a few moments for memory, as we always do in our practice. If you'd like to call the name of someone who you're remembering for a yard site or whose memory is in your heart, please call their name or say their name aloud. Inhale, press the right foot into the ceiling, and just gather your hands behind the knee. Rotate the foot to the right and to the left. Allow any grief you might be feeling to release up and out of the foot. And if you're in a chair, you can just bring your leg up and gather the leg and just point and flex. Inhale, flex, and point. You do this in the chair all the time. Inhale, flex, and point. Inhale and bring the right ankle onto the left knee, like you're crossing your legs. And then pull back so that you feel a stretch in the right hip. Allow any grief or pain that you don't need to flow out of that leg. Endurance that you've held so long. Just allow it. Maybe rock from side to side. Feel that. All of that loosening and releasing. The knots run to right. Good. Inhale, exhale, press the left foot into the ceiling. Rotate left and right. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and just allow the ankle to go onto the right knee and pull back. Inhale and rock from side to side. This is our last move. We're going to relax for a few minutes. Inhale, exhale, drop the feet down, extend the legs. hands down into the sides. And allow all of the energy that we've experienced this morning just to float up and out of the body as you feel the blessing of Ya extending from the crown of the head, down the arms, into the heart, down the spine, into the feet. Imagine all of these energy centers circulating life-giving oxygen to every fiber, every pore. Nekavim, nekavim, chalim, chalim. All the blessings. We are grateful. Spend a moment memorizing this feeling, just relaxing for a few more moments. Wiggling fingers, wiggling toes. Just bringing yourself back into this time and space. Gather the knees to the heart and then roll over to the right side, making a pillow of the arms. And sit up when you're ready. Feeling the energy of the Sefirot like a tree of life from Keter to Malchut throughout the day, throughout the week. Be able to call on this energy whenever you might need it. And as we always do, let's end our practice with a healing circle. If you have someone that you'd like to call their name for healing, please call their name in your heart. So we call upon the healing waters of Miriam, those healing waters that followed us throughout the desert every time we needed water, and the Shekhinah always with us during our healing. And we'll talk a bit more about the angels in Kabbalah next week and how the four worlds brings those angels into our lives for healing. Let's inhale, arms open. Bring that healing into heart center. Exhale, healing out into the world to who we want it to go to. And that energy still of the Sefirot with us. Then inhale, close the circle, and exhale, pressing the palms down the midline, bringing fingertips to Chokmah, to wisdom, third eye. And then to heart center. One more inhale. Inhale that healing, send it out. All that balance of light that we experienced today as you exhale, inhale. Bring the balance together through the palms, all the way down the midline to the wisdom center. And then into the heart. Thank you all for spending this hour with me, exploring these themes of compassion, healing, strength, humility. It means so much to me to have you with me. I love you all very much, and I'll look forward to seeing you next week when we continue our journey. Namaste.
Please, Yah, heal us all. May we find healing. May we find wholeness.
Oops.
May we find peace.
Thanks, everyone. I'm trying to stop the recording now. I know.